With the 21st deadline, that gives, I think, if I'm not mistaken, New Zealand is outside of that deadline. What is the strategy now for those two games, Welsh game and then the New Zealand game? Play full strength teams and see what happens, or is it still an opportunity to inject some form finding?
A little bit of both, but less than what we did up to now. And again, we sit with the old squad, so we knew, listen, we're probably going to, not old, but we got a more experienced squad than I think, if you look at what other teams have in terms of age and in terms of players that have played more than 50 test caps. So we do have a lot of experience, and like we said, we always thought if they keep form, we'll probably end up where we are now in terms of age, and we know availability is the problem. Like I said, in 2011, we learned that lesson in the hard way. That you have this massive experience and guys that can literally win the World Cup, but the problem is getting them to last through the whole World Cup. So that's why we build so much squad depth, and that's why people sometimes look from the outside and go, yes, why would you guys chop and change? I promise you, it's not nice to chop and change. Remember, I don't want to get too technical, and Andy must say if they mustn't print this, what I'm saying now, but our contracts, 40% of our contracts is in win bonuses. So it's tough to tell a coach, assistant coach, that listen, we need to build squad depth here. We might lose this test match, which is 40% of your salary. We're taking a risk with. But that's for the best for South Africa, for where we are, with the squad that we have, and that we feel, and we might be wrong, we will actually only be right if we win the World Cup. If we don't win the World Cup, you'll say this is the cockest plan in the world. But that is the reality. That's what we decided. Listen, this is the best way that we think we will be able to win a World Cup. But your answer, we'll probably chop and change a little bit less in the next two games. We need to get combinations now. We haven't given teams, the luxury of building combinations and little micro units and mini units within each other. Can they say that, what I think?
Another 40%.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say making 60%.
There's obviously